Yo, what's going on with y'all? It's your boy Neo bringing y'all my predictions for Black Clover chapter 297. If you're not already subscribed with the bell notification on, be sure to do that. I'm coming out with a face reveal at 5,000 subscribers. Now, talking about chapter 297, this is going to be a very important chapter because Noelle's just coming off of learning a new form, something we haven't even heard until recently, and this is kind of like her debut in showing that off. Now, it's very important for her to actually get the dub in this situation, because if you get a new form and then you proceed to just immediately lose, or the form is not doing what it's supposed to do, like, think about it like this. The form is literally supposed to defeat devils, so she should be able to defeat Vanica, because Vanica is a devil host, so she can damage her with this Saint Valkyrie armor. She can damage Vanica. So the fact that she can damage Vanica and nobody else really can, like Real, a lot of people were getting on Real, they're like, Real is a captain, but he's not really doing much against Vanica, and that's just the truth. It's the truth. I know Real is a cool character, but it's like he's not able to defeat Vanica. That's why Noelle had to come in the first place, because she has this Saint form. Now, she's able to damage Vanica because at the last panel of chapter 296, we see Vanica with a very similar wound to what Asir Silva had gave her. If y'all remember, Asir Silva hit her right in the exact same spot. Now, Noelle with this form hits her in the same spot. And it's important because we know that Vanica literally said herself back then that wound was very lethal to me. So the fact that Noelle is in similar power to Asir should be like kind of like foreshadowing, because if she hit her in the same spot and she's about the same power or more powerful, because she has the assistance of the water spirit. Now, we don't know if this water spirit is going to be temporary or she's going to have it permanently. Some people want her to have it permanently, some people want her to have it temporarily, but the water spirit is not a joke. That is a very powerful form of magic right there. Spirit magic is a very powerful form of magic that's just been passed down from generation to generation to generation, and it's kind of like able to take on a devil, because devils are powerful. They are powerful creatures. Now, do I actually think that Vanica is going to stay down? I hope so. I think that she is, because like I said, I preface this just to say Noelle has this new form, is very powerful, and she went at Vanica, and she should at this point be stronger than Vanica, because she lost last time. Why would she lose twice? You know what I'm saying? Why would she lose twice to the same person? And if you ask me, the fight's already done. Vanica has lost in chapter 296. That looks like the finishing blow. Now, the thing that is kind of looming in the air, in my opinion, is what about Magicula? Because looking back at the flashback that Vanica had, whenever she was fighting against Asir, it seemed like Magicula wouldn't allow her to die. And why would Magicula not want Vanica to die? Because obviously she's the host. She's the host, and Magicula basically needs a host to exist in the earth realm, in the kingdoms right now, and not be, you know, in the underworld. So basically, Magicula has two options. Magicula is either gonna let Vanica die or she's not. I'm leaning toward the side to say she's not gonna let Vanica die, but you gotta realize Magicula is a devil and she has her own interest. Now that the gate is almost open, she might be able to not care as much as she had before. It might be some kind of thing where, since the gate's already been opened, it can't be closed right away, or something like that, and she's just satisfied and she already got her use out of Vanica. Now, back in the day, she didn't let Vanica die because she was new, you know, she was a new host. But now it seems like Magicula probably got a lot of use out of Vanica. And going off of the Dante fight, it's possible to beat the Dark Triad members. So Dante's already down. Now it's gonna have to be Vanica's gonna have to go down. Xenon's gonna go down, and we just have to see what happens. Like, it's not a question of if Vanica's gonna go down. It's a question of if she's gonna go down right now. Chapter 297. It should be over with for her. Honestly, I don't really see her coming back from this. This is literally the same lethal wound that she had to run away from. So if she had to run away from it before, she's gonna have to run away from it again because she got hit with the same attack basically, and she should be out. She should be out from that. That's what I think. I think Vanica should be out from that. There's a chance Magicula powers up some crazy devil power and just takes over Vanica, but I don't really know about that 100% because everybody was saying that Lucifero was going to come out whenever Dante was defeated, and Lucifero was nowhere to be seen. So Magicula might leave Vanica high and dry, but who knows? She might help her pal Vanica out one last time, or maybe Magicula just doesn't care about Vanica anymore. But it seems like Vanica is not as strong as Noelle anymore, because if you really paid attention back whenever they were fighting in the Heart Kingdom for their first matchup, Vanica was just slaughtering Noelle. It was just a one-sided fight. Noelle did her best, honestly, but now it's like Noelle is just obliterating Vanica. If you look at some of the panels, Vanica was sending out attacks to Noelle, and Noelle was untouched. You know, in some of those panels, Noelle was untouched. So it's like Noelle's on top, and then to add on top of that, this has to be the end of Vanica. Like, if it's not, it's very much going to be some trouble, because Undine clearly states Noelle only has 60 seconds. And so whatever happens, it has to be done within the next like 30 seconds, because Noelle said she was going to defeat Vanica in 30 seconds. So presumably 30 seconds have already passed. And if Vanica is not down from this hit right here, then she's going to have to basically, Noelle's going to have 30 more seconds to try to defeat her again. So if she's not down, she should be down in chapter 297 by the end of it, because, you know, 60 seconds don't last forever. But then again, it is manga time. You know, sometimes manga time be lasting a very long time. And the last thing I want to touch on here is, I think it would be cooler for Noelle to actually get the dub here, because it's a lot more impressive if Noelle gets the dub here than Vanica having to get back up. You know what I mean? Kind of like when your favorite character gets a new form, you want to see that form succeed. So Noelle just showed up with a new form. I touched on it a little bit in the beginning of the video, but Noelle just got a new form. So it would be cool, you know, for fans to be like, oh yeah, Noelle pulled up on Vanica and beat her within 30 seconds, you know. But if Vanica gets up, you lose that type of hype, you know, to say that Noelle beat her in 30 seconds. And that's kind of like, I don't know if Tabata's gonna do that, because, you know, he obviously likes Noelle. Noelle's a very much loved character. So I just wanted to put that in there too. Like, it would be a lot cooler if Noelle would beat Vanica in 30 seconds than if Vanica had to get back up and stuff like that. However, I do want to say it's possible for Vanica to get back up. We saw Dante get back up several times, as well as we saw Xenon get back up. So that's always a possibility. I'm leaning more to the side where she's done with. Hopefully she's done with, and that's that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please go ahead and leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. That really helps out in the YouTube algorithm, getting this video out to more people. And as always, it's been your boy NeoXO, and I'm out.